I don't know what's been going on with my things, man, but I'm just gonna keep on making. For some reason, bro, them things won't upload. They go all the way to the thing and start man, I don't know what's wrong. But I got all of them on here for you Monday, Tuesday, and today is Weakling Wednesday. You say, what, bro? Weakling Wednesday. You say, bro, what you talking about now? Let me hurry up, man, because I'm in a rush. You know what I'm talking about? No, not so much in a rush, but I got something else to do before I got to go do what it is I got to do. But weaklings, man, they go just like that, bro. This world that I've lived, bro, I have come in contact with I'm trying to figure out how to put it, man. Because once again, y'all ain't got to look out for nothing. I just done came in contact with the weakling type of person, bro. You say, what's weakling? Let me give you a little story, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this way back in the grinding days, right? Now, you know how you'll see somebody, man. I would never wanted a person like that you know, somebody come around and get picked on, they be picking. I wasn't that type of person, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna pick on you. You know what I'm talking about? We might get into it about something else. I ain't gonna pick on you, though. So, this is what I learned way back then, man, when I was a kid. You can't even treat the weakling person like a player. You say, whatever. You can't even treat the weakling person like a player. Because I'm going to show you what, Brett, like, when people like that, Brett, you got to treat people according. I ain't bull crapping with you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, I'm looking at this thing, man. Y'all know my, shout out to the penitentiary, man. He, ha, and them, man. Ken in the pen, all my folks. Everybody in the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We're going to get through it to get to it, man. Now, y'all know my disclaimers. Bro, I don't do nothing. I don't promote drug users, drug sellers, alcohol consumption. I ain't prejudiced. I ain't got nothing against the little people. Just all the good stuff, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? You say, I don't promote shit. No, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much we got. Shout out everybody who baby daddy straight but his shoes leaning. See, fuck it, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking about what's good with the people though, man. Yeah, the weakling motherfucker, man. It'd be so fucked up because you can't even treat the weakling motherfucker like a player. So there's a motherfucker out here just getting picked on. You know what I'm talking about? So I told you I ain't the one to pick on a motherfucker, bruh. I try to treat a nigga like a player. You get what I'm saying? I try to treat a nigga like a player, bruh. And I'm gonna tell you what happened when I try to treat a nigga like a player. You know what I'm talking about? I just try to treat a nigga like a player, like I said, bruh. Like, nigga, I'm not picking on you. I'm just gonna treat you like you one of the fellas. And when I try to do that, this is what happened, bruh. So I started to knock. Do you realize this nigga done came, ran down the street and jumped bad? Talking about, nigga, knock it, woo. Man, I must, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? Bring your ass. Hey, I tried to tell a nigga, come on in this backyard right here, man. You get what I'm saying? And at that point right there, man, he snapped up out of it. I say, bro, what? I say all that to say, bro, you got to treat people the way they used to being treated, bro. You can't even treat people like players. Because if you try to treat them like players, they'll get it beside themselves, bro. You know what I'm talking about? When you try to treat them normal, like that nigga tried to talk to me like everybody was talking to him. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I must have served a knock. This nigga ran up talking about, nigga, knock was on me. Nigga, man, I must have looked at that nigga too. He wasn't in firing range. You know what I'm talking about? That's what made me invite him to this backyard right here. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshit with you. You know what I'm talking about? That shit made me hella mad. And I seen that shit hella time in jail and shit too, bruh. It's like, you can't even treat the scary nigga like a player. Because the scary nigga's so much of a scary bitch ass nigga. If you don't treat him like everybody else treating him like the motherfucking mark he is, he'll try to jump bad with you. You get what I'm saying? You could just sit there and be fucking with a nigga, but like he ain't gonna say nothing to the nigga who's already slapped him and the nigga that's over there taking his food and taking his store and shit. This nigga gonna wait and try to jump bad with you and say something slick out his mouth to you. You know what I'm talking about? If you the one that's treating him like a player, because they don't know how to do that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And I say that just goes for people, folks. Weakling motherfuckers. Because on this, like, you'll be surprised how many weakling, like, how many motherfuckers is weaklings, bruh. Just weak. Just weak, bruh. And my whole life I've been dealing with shit just like that, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you, that weakling motherfucker, bruh. And I told you I ain't the type of nigga that pick on you and such. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't that nigga, bruh. I ain't gonna pick on you. I'm the nigga that's probably gonna feel bad everybody treating you like this. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just gonna treat you like a regular human. But every time I done treated a motherfucker like a regular human, bruh, it was like you couldn't even do that. They didn't even appreciate that. It's either like you gotta treat them like the mark ass motherfucker they is, bro, or they don't understand nothing else. Cause if you don't treat them like everybody else been treating them, nigga, they gonna try to jump bad with you. I ain't even understand that, man. I was through after that, though. I ain't bullshitting with you. Brett didn't even have to worry about me no more. You know what I'm talking about? Because I just peeped what type of nigga he is. That's that weak ass shit. And I just said that because that just goes for people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I be telling you, niggas get more like females on this weakling Wednesday. Because you do, bruh. We living in a state, folks, that a motherfucker will jump through hoops just for it not to be their fault, bruh. I don't understand that shit, bruh. If I'm wrong, I'm just wrong, bruh. I don't have no problem saying I'm wrong. My bad. I apologize. You know what I'm talking about? I don't have no problem with that shit right there, bruh. Being wrong is not gonna tarnish my motherfucking legacy, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even understand that. I don't understand the motherfucking just the I don't want to be wrong. No, it ain't my fault. I don't understand that, bruh. It's like everybody, you ain't gonna be right all the time, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? You just not. But people care so much about perception of what somebody else think, bruh. A motherfucker don't give a fuck if they dead wrong. They just don't want to look dead wrong to the whatever public that they got in their mind that they think like. I'm telling you, everybody got some kind of low celebritism. Think they some kind of low life celebritism or something. Everybody think that they got some kind of audience, bruh, that's following them and they audience. I don't know, bruh. That shit weird as a motherfucker though, bruh. And you just getting weakling motherfuckers, bruh, trying to play to some old imaginary invisible ass crowd, bruh. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers walking around this motherfucker foul, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers walking around here foul, bro. That's why a lot of, like, you'll be surprised how many motherfuckers running around this motherfucker, bro, with a weak, winkling ass mental. Nigga, mental shot, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you get motherfuckers who care more with people, how people perceive them than they do themselves. Like, you could be a nasty, dirty motherfucker just as long as somebody thought you was clean. You wouldn't care, bro. Like, in your own life, though, you'll be filthy and nasty as a motherfucker. But you wouldn't even care being nasty and filthy and shit for real as long as somebody thought you was clean. What sense does that make, bro? I'd rather a motherfucker think I'm dirty and be clean for real. You feel what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. But weakling Wednesday it is, bro. Just people, bro. The world, nigga. Niggas just got some weak ass mentality, some weak ass, like, y'all acceptance about y'all self is weak, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. I ain't bullshitting. That, it's just weak. You know what I'm talking about? This shit weak as a motherfucker, bro. People. You get what I'm saying? And we done got into a motherfucking state to where, everybody just got their own personal childish ass game or like I don't get it, bro. Y'all weird as a motherfucker to me though. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad, bro. I was just a strong motherfucker, folks. I'm glad I came up around strong motherfuckers. I'm glad ain't nothing just weak about me, bruh. You get what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I'm voiceful. I'm so glad that sometimes I'll be obnoxious. I'm so glad that I'm not scared. I'm just so glad, bruh, that I got that fight in me. You get what I'm saying? I'm glad, bruh. I don't give a fuck where we at, where, you know what I'm talking about, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't the weakling, motherfucker, bruh. We gonna see what it is. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna see what it is. I ain't gonna sit around and play with you. You get what I'm saying? I don't get a desire out of playing with people. Like, that's why I say niggas get more like bitches. Like, I don't run around this motherfucker trying to get up under a nigga's skin. Like, who does that, bro? You know what I'm talking about? Niggas weird as a motherfucker. Weakling Wednesday. I'm not trying to tease a nigga. I'm not trying to get in debates and conversations back and forth with niggas and this is what I think and all that. Because what you think don't mean nothing to me, bro. I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking perspective. I'm not gonna sit here and play. But and I'm gonna tell you, just like the weakling motherfuckers, you know what they all got in common, bruh. God. Anywhere you gonna see some fake motherfuckers and you gonna see some weak ass motherfuckers, bruh, they gonna have God behind them. I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh, cause like, man, y'all gonna think I know it be coming off like I'm talking about God, but I'm not, bruh. I'm just telling you, the fake and the weak motherfuckers, that's where they run first, bruh, cause that's where they gonna be accepted at with no with no question. That's where they gonna be accepted at. Then they gonna run they welcome thin there. Cause they gonna come up in there and the church people gonna realize, the real church people gonna realize they the ones with that bullshit. What's wrong with them? Nah, something wrong with them. They ain't right. You know what I'm talking about? They always coming around. They always got the problem. They always, cause that fake weak, that fake miserable and weakling motherfucker and all that, bro. That's a part of their character right there. All that mishap, all that mumbo jumbo, all that just, it's just always something, that weak weakling ass shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you what a weak weakling gonna do. A weak weakling, like I told you yesterday, y'all probably ain't seen it yet. They coming though. However they get here, they get here. Whichever one get here first is the one that's gonna get here, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm uploading them from y'all. I'm doing my best. You know what I'm talking about, man? But yeah, that weak weakling motherfucker, they gonna be the one with the gang, bro. They gonna be the one with the like I said, that weakling, just like yesterday I was saying what I was gonna say before I said it. You got the fake person, bro. You got the people out here that scared of people, and you got the people out here that don't believe in themselves. And even them, all they got in common is all the motherfuckers got in common, God, bro. Because God is the is the universal rationalization when you don't want to hold yourself accountable. So no matter what you do, you don't gotta listen to nobody else. Because you can leave it up to God. You can start reverting to that invisible shit. You know what I'm talking about? So can't nobody tell you nothing, no matter what you did. You know what I'm talking about? Because can't nobody judge you. That's when you're gonna start hitting people off with them Bible verses right there. You know what I'm talking about? Can't nobody judge you. Only God. You ain't worried about what nobody else got to say, because God is the only creator and the only motherfucker who could judge you and all that shit right there. That's just one of them weakling motherfuckers, bruh. And that's why you find a lot of them motherfuckers over there by God. Because you could just go run and use that as your excuse now about your actions. So you could run around and do the fakest shit. You could run around and be the fakest person. You know what I'm talking about? Because with just the longer I've been living, bro, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen just the people as a whole just run around and act like kids like this, folks. You know what I'm talking about? For real. I ain't never seen motherfuckers just run around like kids like this. And I mean kids. We done got so much as a kid to where we don't want it to be our fault. And a nigga or a bitch, bro, will go. You will do so much fake shit after just the fake shit you did at first. You'll go through so much other fake shit just so a motherfucker won't look at you and say, so what's wrong with being wrong, y'all? I don't get that. You know, talk about what's wrong with being wrong, bro. You ain't gonna always be right. You learn from your mistakes. I just don't get why motherfuckers don't want to be wrong, bro. I don't get that. That's that weakling shit, bro. Niggas act like bitches. Bitches act like kids. Everybody, man, this shit is like an episode of the Muppet Babies, bro. And nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. We say, bro, old lady. But this is what I gotta tell y'all, you miserable, fake, weakling motherfuckers, bro. You ain't doing yourself no justice. Cause all that shit, bro, you just gonna be, you gonna be hella old with that shit and ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. That's it. You gonna be hella old with that same old shit, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. And you gonna be hella old, miserable. That's what you gonna be. You gonna be hella old, miserable. And I mean just a miserable. You know what I'm talking about? Weaklings. Wednesday it is. You don't be one of them motherfuckers, bruh. I don't know why y'all programming yourself to be all soft and weak and I want to blame the next person. I don't even want to be accountable for my actions. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to keep running around like a kid doing shit. And if you ask me, if you tell me, if I'm sitting over here not doing shit and you call me lazy, I'm going to tell you talking shit about me. I'm not going to say I'm lazy. You know what I'm talking about? If you call me dirty and I'm sitting over here just walloping in filth, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't going to say you talking shit about me, bruh. I might look around at some of this filth I'm walloping in and that might make me want to get myself clean a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, bruh. If you say I'm acting like a child, I might look around. You know what I'm talking about? And if I get to seeing pacifiers and rattles and shit, man, I might want to stop acting the way I'm acting, bruh. But if I know I'm doing something for real, not just you said I did something, because we good for that one right now, bruh. We'll just throw a label on somebody, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You'll just throw a label on somebody nowadays, bruh. Motherfucker could tell you the truth, nigga, the God's honest truth. And you gonna sit right there and say somebody talking shit about you because you don't want to hear the truth. The same shit y'all do with God. That's like a fat person that just keep on going to Popeyes and Churches and shit. And this motherfucker talking about they want to lose weight. And you keep seeing this motherfucker eat Popeyes and Churches chicken and shit. Say, man, if you want to lose weight, man, you need to stop eating that shit. And the fat person look out there with the chicken in his mouth, just grease all coming down and talking about why you talking shit about me. Nigga sound straight out of comic book, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. You feel me? I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't. You know what I'm talking about. I just had to do that right there. I seen something that shit made me think about old school Killer Kev while I'm sitting here telling y'all that Weakling, right? Nigga, we were some youngsters. It was me and my nigga Reno from Harbor. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know what Reno. Shout out Reno. Hey, Reno was one of them niggas from Harbor too. Hey, bullshit with you. Man. Oh man, you know what I'm talking about? But Reno was my celly with Killer Kev came over there, man. That nigga, cause we were smoking Bible paper. That nigga was telling us about that Bible paper. He was like, man, y'all better stop smoking that Bible paper. That shit'll blow up in your face. And well, you know, you just thinking you hearing that old San Quentin mumbo jumbo. Nigga, one day we was sitting up there smoking some of that shit. Nigga must have went like this, trying to the nigga and the whole motherfucking paper caught on fire. We seen what he was talking about. Yeah, that shit'll blow up in your face. Just like them lighters that ain't one of these. Yeah, let that motherfucker get hot, that motherfucker will blow up on you, tear your motherfucking shit up. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, Weakling Wednesday. Weakling Wednesday, man. I just don't understand that. I don't understand the weakling mindset. I don't. I don't understand how. I just don't understand trying to get out of what I done. I don't understand lying about what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? That's just a part of being grown. That's just a part of not even being a man, just a person, folks. Why should I have to run around like a little kid and lie about shit? And like, who is you for me to lie to, bro? Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't have like no heroes. I don't have nobody I'm afraid to get in trouble by with it. You get what I'm saying, bro? Nigga, I'm my own nigga. I don't give a fuck what you think about what I'm doing, nigga. I control me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't get the weakling shit, bro. I don't get saying something out my mouth and I don't want to say it again. I don't get all that, bro. I don't, nigga. If I said something, nigga, that's what I said, bro. I don't give a fuck who you go get. Because I ain't really the one to talk behind a nigga back either, bro. A lot of times, if I done told you, I'm sure I told them first. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? But I don't even be having them kind of conversations. There got to be some turf shit. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. Weakling Wednesday. I just don't get it. I don't. Yeah, I just don't get it. You know what I'm talking about? My mama and daddy didn't have me to be out here weak, bruh. My grandma, either one of them, the hard one or the soft one, bruh. They both taught me to be accountable, bruh. Nigga, you be accountable for what come up out your mouth. Nigga, you be accountable for yourself. Don't be around here. They used to call it a wimp. You know what I'm talking about? You don't be no wimpy ass nigga. You don't be sitting around here scared and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You take that shit head on, nigga. Win, lose, or draw, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You let a motherfucker know you was here. You know what I'm talking about? But I just don't understand that weakling ass shit. I don't understand, nigga. If it's my fault, it's my fault. I'm not living life not trying to be wrong, bro. I'm just living life, nigga. If I make a mistake, my bad, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna try not to do that shit no more. You get what I'm saying? If I'm trying to be accountable for it, you know, if I didn't give a fuck about it, fuck you. That's the other thing about it. I know when I've done something wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like I used to tell y'all when I was drinking, you can't come tell me I'm drinking too much. When something happened to me and I feel like I'm drinking too much, that's when I quit drinking. You get what I'm saying? You can't come tell me I'm drinking too much. You can't come tell me I'm doing nothing. Because that's your assessment, bro. I don't go off your philosophy of me. You know what I'm talking about? I go off my philosophy of me. You know what I'm talking about? I go off my assessment of me. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if you one of my partners, somebody who motherfucking opinion, you know what I'm talking about, I respect. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, come pull my coat. I go over myself. I ain't beyond correction, bruh. Any of my niggas in there tell you could call me and be like, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? And I take heed to that shit, bruh. I'm not no motherfucker who can't be told nothing, bruh. I'm learning every day just like the next motherfucker. And that's what I can't stand it. Like a weakling motherfucker, they got an ideology like this. Like, you can't come up here and talk your shit because the shit I'm talking, that automatically puts me in a position up here. You know what I'm talking about? So a weakling motherfucker want to look at me talking about, what this nigga know, and I bet you this nigga and all that old shit right there, bruh. That weakling shit, folks. If I hear some game, bruh, I'm going to take heed. That's what I'm going to do, bruh. I'm going to take heed. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm going to do. When I hear game, bruh, I'm going to take heed. I'm going to soak it up. That's what I'm going to do. I ain't going to sit up here and try to debate with the game. You know what I'm talking about? What this nigga know and where he come from. And I bet, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas do that shit now just like hoes, nigga. I ain't bullshitting. You know how many niggas just come around and just be with no thought? You know what I'm talking about? Just critiquing and just start criticizing players. I ain't heard one word a motherfucker said, bruh. Just look at a nigga like a female. Oh, man, that nigga, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? Told you 78% of the people in the world is haters, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. And it's fucked up because being real and just true, bruh, that shit was just natural and like, it was just easy to be genuine. You know what I'm talking about? Now that shit is like a special move, nigga. If you find a motherfucker who genuine and shit and just real and solid for real, bruh, that shit is like special. That shit's so rare, bruh. Because everybody running around out here the same fake ass person, bruh, as a grown up. I don't even see why you would desire to want to even be like a kid, bruh, as a grown up. And I'm talking about thinking. Because we all have fun. I sit here and joke, you know what I'm talking about? I can go back with the best of them, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But just being serious about life, bruh. Just serious shit. You get what I'm saying? Just serious shit. Like when you gotta make serious ass decisions, bruh. I don't see why motherfuckers, like, why would you even want to make a serious ass decision, like, in an immature state. Like, I don't get how y'all don't grow up. I don't get how you stay stuck out of all the shit motherfuckers be going through. I don't understand how your mind just don't naturally grow, nigga. I don't see how you, it's almost, nigga, like you gotta fight with your growth, nigga, to stay stagnated. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even understand how, nigga, you just gonna grow, nigga, just by the shit you seen. It's inevitable. You know what I'm talking about? I grew, bruh, through all the shit I've been, nigga, I still been learning, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I still been learning. All my mistakes, all the times I done did in the penitentiary, all the time I know I shouldn't have just, you know what I'm talking about, but I had to, you know what I'm talking about? I done learned from all that shit, folks. I have. I done learned from all that shit, folks. And I just don't get how motherfuckers get hella old, nigga, and you still think the same fucking way you did when you was 16 or 15 years old. That shit makes absolutely no sense. It don't, folks. Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, well, I'm right there, bro. That's the squirrel on you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. I don't get that shit, folks. You gotta be a goddamn fool, literally, bro. You want to stay. That's why I don't be understanding. And like, I get stuck in 1994 sometimes. I get stuck, you know what I'm talking about? But I get stuck for a brief minute, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I transport nigga and come right on back to, you know what I'm talking about? I tell you, that's why I stop, because that alcohol will be that good teleport machine for your ass, too. I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga. That alcohol will be a time machine on your ass. That's why I cut that shit out, you know what I'm talking about? But, I can get right on back. And I understand everybody ain't me, bro, but at the same time, you should just want better for yourself. You should. You should actually want some peace in your life. You should get tired of your life just running around everywhere you go. Because this is what the people that won't tell you. Them Weakling motherfuckers, bro, they have the exact same problem everywhere the fuck they go. You know what I'm talking about? But what the Weakling motherfucker do, wherever they at, they try to make it seem like that's the first time they had that problem. When if you just follow this motherfucker Weakling before they was even right here, bruh, everywhere they go, they have the exact same motherfucking problem. And when that shit occurs right there, it's you. It's you, it's how you think, it's how you react, it's how you keep on playing. You know what I mean? Because you just got people like that, bruh. Because like I told you, in today's world, bruh, for some reason, people, and this is how niggas get more like bitches, just have a desire to get up under your skin, folks. They just try to do shit because they happy as long as you agitated or irritated. That does something good to their soul. That's the type of person that's running. That's the kind of human that's running around this motherfucker today. They just trying to agitate you. And once they see you agitated, they mission is complete. Something straight out of comic book. Just the person. Just the worth of people on this motherfucker today, bro. These people ain't shit. I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't never seen a batch of people at one time with this fucked up character like this. I ain't. And everybody damn near that I'm running into got that motherfucker. It's just that bullshit ass character. You know what I'm talking about? Where I tell you the other day, land, water, the sky, nigga, the fish acting funny. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Birds ain't been the same since social media. You know what I'm talking about? Birds, nigga. On the ground, the cats and the dog. You know what I'm talking about? They don't even let you know when a tornado coming down. You know what I'm talking about? They just sit right there, man. It's weird. Everything off balance, bruh. They done threw everything off balance with this weird ass shit, but this weakling mentality, folks. And I don't understand. Like I said, I'm not the nigga that come around. I don't need your acceptance. Fuck you. And everybody you came with, bro. I don't need your acceptance, bro. I'm me, nigga. What the fuck do I look like trying to be around here doing shit to get to be accepted, bro? I don't give a nigga who the fuck is you for me to be accepted by, nigga? You better nigga realize who I am. Accepted, nigga. Like I'm finna sit over here and do hella shit so you can like me. I don't understand that. That's a weakling's way of thinking, folks. I don't give a fuck about you. You better get the fuck away from me, folks. You know what I'm talking about? read that index. You know what I'm talking about? Get the fuck away from me, folks. I don't understand that. I'm just gonna be me. I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not, bruh. That's your decision. I come with love though. But I ain't sitting around here trying to gang a motherfucker's approval, bruh. Fuck you. And what you think about what I done did. I don't understand that way of thinking. I don't. You get what I'm saying? And on this Weakling Wednesday, I just don't get how the humans of the world, you know what I'm talking about, got to a state to where I told you so, being right is so important. I don't want to be wrong even when I'm wrong. I don't want to look at what I did as anything of my fault. I want to turn everything I did into, like, I start driving fast because I seen them driving fast. That, what does that have to do about you driving fast? The point is, don't be driving fast. But you keep driving fast and you want to keep giving excuses. You get what I'm saying? And that's weakling shit, bruh. That's just another way of you, the same way y'all be using God. That's another way for you not to be responsible for yourself. So you could just run around and keep doing what you, because like I said, we get into a world of this. Y'all just watch this next batch, few batches of kids that come up. It ain't gonna never be about what you did from now on. It's gonna be why you did it. You could come up with excuses all day and forever of why you did something. But if you never get to the shit that you did, you see, you gonna keep on overriding because you got a reason for everything. And I told you, that's the most dangerous person in the world. That's how my partner got killed. You get what I'm saying? And I'm always go back to that, bruh. That's the most dangerous motherfucker in the world. That motherfucker right there. That fake weakling mind motherfucker. I'm gonna be broke, but because another nigga got some money, I could just come up with my own excuse. You know what I'm talking about, to get on my partner. Cause my weakling ass ain't got no motherfucking hustle to go out there and get it. I ain't happy for my partner. I stood around a nigga long enough for him to show me too much. That type of motherfucker, weakling, folks. So when my hustle doing bad and shit, I'm gonna go over here and kill my partner. And I come up with the reason why I killed him. All the nigga was acting funny and all that, man. And that's the reason to take another life. I bet you them niggas don't sleep well, bruh. And I bet you anybody who ever did something for some fake shit, I bet you ain't slept well. I bet you $1 million to a bucket of shit. I know that for a fact. I bet you ain't slept well. I bet you ain't slept well since that shit. You not. Because that's some fake shit. See, that's another thing they ain't gonna tell you. You could come up with your own reason and go ahead and do some shit like that, bruh. That shit'll haunt you for the rest of your life. I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't bullshitting with you. I've seen it with my own eyes. But yeah, man, on this Weakling Wednesday, man, I don't know, bruh. Like I said, I can't make you be strong. And like I said, y'all might not even be around these motherfuckers, baby, cuz just talking about some shit that, just the people I come encounter with and shit I've been seeing. And how this shit just been drastically changing. This shit done changed drastically really in the last 3 years. So y'all might not even be around this type of motherfucker. Y'all might be around the good, solid people. You know what I'm talking about? The motherfuckers is rare though, folks. The motherfuckers is rare, bruh. That's why when you come across them type of people right there, bruh, you always keep them kind of people right there in good standings, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You don't let the fake shit override that goodness right there, folks. You don't. Cause it's just a bunch of fake shit going on out here, bro. I'm telling you right now, I just don't want to be at fault. No matter what the fuck I do, I don't want to be at fault. So by me not wanting to be at fault, I could, now, it's my bad, but instead of me just being responsible for myself saying my bad, I'd rather not be responsible for myself and go to the kid tactic 101s. You know what I'm talking about? And when you do that, you liable just to go through hella other fake ass shit instead of just saying my bad. Now, you trying to wiggle up out of my bad, You just did a whole bunch of other fake ass shit for no reason, trying to wiggle up out of my bad. That shit don't make no sense, bro. That's why I told you this internet right here, bro. It has made niggas act like bitches, and it has turned everybody into big ass kids, folks. Now all we do all day is run around using kid tactics. I told you so. Nuh-uh. I know you are, but what am I? You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. Your mama wear panties, your mama don't. Ooh. And all that shit right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You get something straight out of the comic book, folks. But you on this Weakling Wednesday, folks, I don't know how you become strong. You know what I'm talking about? I can just tell you, don't be one of them weakling ass motherfuckers, bro. Don't be the motherfucker running around here scared to speak what you think and all that, biting your tongue, holding your voice and all that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be that nigga out here that get picked on by everybody else. Then you over there trying to bully on the little boy. You know what I'm talking about? You trying to bully on the youngster and shit because everybody kicking you in your ass and shit. So you taking that shit out on somebody. You ain't turned around and wrestled one of them niggas to the ground that been kicking you yet. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't had the heart to do that. So you go pick on a motherfucker that's weaker than you. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be that motherfucker. They say that in 48 Laws of Power too. You know what I'm talking about? When you show weakness, even motherfuckers weaker than you will pick on you. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. And this shit really ain't about being tough or none of that, bro. Like, standing on what you believe ain't being tough, bro. It's just you standing on what you believe. It's just what you believe in. And that's what you ready to rock for. That's all that mean, bro. That shit ain't got to be nothing you tough or nothing, bro. You get what I'm saying? A nerd ain't gonna sit there and let you attack his mama. You know what I'm talking about? He not tough at all. But he's gonna stand on, he not gonna let you do nothing to his mama, his grandmama, his daddy, his uncle, an old person even. You know what I'm talking about? A motherfucker just got that in their head. And they ain't tough, but if they, you know what I'm talking about, everybody got a line, bruh. Or they supposed to. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, that shit don't even mean being tough and rowdy and all that shit, bruh. It don't. But, just don't be one of these weakling motherfuckers, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because a weakling motherfucker, you ain't gonna never be responsible for yourself, folks. You just gonna be running around making another excuse why you did something or why you didn't do something, bruh. That's all that shit gonna lead to. You gonna end up to one of these niggas out here on just a weakling motherfucker, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you gonna end up like, man. You know what I'm talking about? Not even tripping. You get what I'm saying? You just gonna have another excuse. You get what I'm saying? You gonna be one of the motherfuckers, man. You need to go get a job. I ain't got no ID. You need to go get an ID, man. I ain't got no ride to DMV. Man, you need to get a ride to DMV, man. I don't know nobody with a car. Man, you need to catch the bus, man. Man, I ain't got no bus fare. Man, you need to go get some bus fare, man. I ain't got a job. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.